Hello? Whoa. My microphone's over here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming out tonight. First of all, it's incredible to see a packed auditorium, in quotes. Thank you all for coming out tonight and supporting our music program here at the high school, as well as our 6th grade chorus members. The first piece actually has just a little bit of a story about it. First of all, I call it my quasi-holiday piece because there are sleigh bells in it, but it really has nothing to do with the holiday. We actually performed this piece 4 years ago, my first semester here. There were some people in the band now that got to perform it for the very first time. But it's really interesting as I went back, and I don't even know why I didn't realize this the first time, but I went back and was looking through the score, and I noticed that on the inside of the score, it has some percussion parts written out, and it says Mike is playing wind chimes, Dan is playing snare, Aaron is playing bass drum, Stothers is playing suspended cymbal, and last but certainly not least, Josh is playing crash cymbals. That was me. Many years ago, when I was sitting on this stage in this band, I played crash cymbals in this. I don't remember playing crash cymbals, but I do remember performing it. So this is a little bit of a tribute back to when I was once on this stage. Thank you. So now that I've stalled enough, are we ready, percussion? So I'm not sure if you've noticed, the stage is really packed. We've officially run out of chairs and stands. We had to borrow some chairs from the chorus room. Thank you, Mrs. Curtin. But we're pretty much at capacity on the stage. Good thing the state decided that they were going to build us a new stage because we're getting so big. So we're very excited and looking forward to our new state-of-the-art auditorium that we're going to be moving into in just a short year and a half here. We have 14 percussionists back there, I think 14 or 15, which is awesome. I'm a percussionist myself, so I'm really, really excited to have that many percussionists back there. They've been doing an awesome job, and many of them are pulling double duties, and unfortunately some of them are sitting out just because we don't have enough instruments for them to play. But they have been busy rehearsing and learning all their parts, so I thank them for their flexibility and being very flexible here for our concert. Many of you might have recognized that last piece. That actually is quite a challenging piece to play. It is played by professional orchestras and professional bands. Every single holiday concert, they worked very, very hard on this piece, a piece that I wasn't sure that they were going to be able to handle at the beginning of the year, but they pulled it off and did a magnificent job. Thank you, guys. I'd like to take a moment to thank a couple of very special people. First of all, thank you to Mrs. Curtin, my coworker, who deals with me on every single day. We're stuck together in an office, and she puts up with me and helps me out and helps me get through some of the tougher days. I don't know where she went. Where is she? There she is. Thank you, Mrs. Curtin. Also, I'd like to thank the school administrators and the superintendent of Sanford Schools. He was here a moment ago. I'm not sure where he went, but thank you to Mr. Theo Herides and to the school district for allowing us to have this wonderful music program. I'd like to also say a special thank you to our fellow music teachers who are in the audience, and we also have a new music teacher on stage with us tonight helping us out in the horn section. Can you guys please stand up just to be recognized real quick? Mrs. Newbert, Mrs. Baker-Rowe, Mrs. Ames, and Miss Heather Hastings. As you know, it is a long journey from 5th grade, even before then, all the way up to 12th grade to get these students where they are today. It is definitely a team effort. I think that's it. Are any other thank yous? Oh, the music boosters, thank you. The music boosters out back. Mr. Jameson, Mrs. Jameson. And Mr. Rob Riley actually printed all of the programs free, donated to us tonight from the Curtis Lake Church. Thank you. They also decorated this wonderful cafeteria, soon to be beautiful auditorium. Cafetorium. I'd like to take just a moment to recognize a couple of our students for special recognition. We've had a handful of students that were selected for the Southern Maine District 1 Honors Band Festival, which happens in January. Could those students please stand up? Southern Maine District 1 Honors Festival. And also, thank you, and also is a very special year for me, as we've had 3 band students selected to the All-States conference, in which they compete against all the high school musicians in the States. We have 3 going this year, and a percussionist as well. Is awesome. Could the 3 All-State members please stand up? It takes many hours of dedication and many hours of practice to make it into those ensembles. So congratulations and thank you for all your hard work to those students. Thank you all so very much. And we have one last number that we would like to do. We would like to invite the high school chorus back onto stage. And we'd also like to invite you all to sing along with us if you would like. So warm up those vocal cords.